Can you introduce yourself to my audience?
Hi, my name is Chris. I live in the UK. Nice to meet you.
What do you do, Chris?
Um, I'm currently in online network marketing. I've had several jobs in my life, but that's what I'm at the moment.
Okay, you're from UK,
Yeah,
so you do online marketing.
yeah.
Okay, when you started doing this?
Just during the lockdown, May 5th.
May 5th. Okay, so what is your educational qualification?
I have a master's in public policy.
Okay, but this is different subject from your work that you're doing right now.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Um, yeah.
Okay, so digital marketing means you'll be working on SEO and keywords and everything, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, okay. And do you have a blog? Do you have personal blog or something?
Uh, Not really. No. I have Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, so why different subjects? You studied different subject and working on different subject.
I used to work for the civil service before lockdown happened. Um, so I might go back to that potentially in the future. Um, it was a productive time. Um,
Okay, actually, I'm a blogger. I have three websites. I have completed post graduation in software engineering. I'm from India. So recently, from 2 months, before 2 months, I started doing videos with different country people and started taking interviews of different country people for working in different professions. And I should tell you sorry for making you wait because I was on another call who is a Hollywood director who lives in United States. I was on call, so I was late. I'm very sorry for that.
it's all right.
Yeah. And can you tell about digital marketing?
Yeah, well, it's environmentally friendly products, healthy products. So protein shakes, things like that. So nutrition supplements, skincare, makeup, and body care. So shower gel and toothpaste, things like that. Um,
About body care.
you know,
Okay. Do you work in a company or you have your own company?
yeah, I work for Arbonne.
Okay.
Yeah,
How old are you?
I'm 27. How old are you?
I'm 27 too. Okay. So what do you think about life?
Life is good. Um, it's a blessing. You got to seize it. Um, I think that heaven and hell are places on earth, if that makes sense. Depending on how your situation, how you act, and where your energy is directed. I believe there's always stuff to do. I'm never bored because there's always things to learn. And yeah, I'm studying biology at the moment part time, and I was looking into doing more postgraduate study in policy. Um, and I've got various language books around. That's kind of what I'm going through, including some programming languages. So I think it's all good. Uh, Try and make the most out of life. Yeah.
Are you introvert or extrovert?
It depends on the situation.
Are you speaker or listener?
A bit of both. What about you? You introvert and extrovert?
I'm extrovert.
Yeah.
So, what is love?
Love is um, an emotion that lasts between two people, chemistry and passion and um, commitment.
What is relation?
That's a good question. What about you? What do you think love is?
Love is a emotion. Love is a positive emotion which makes two people to get connected, and it helps people to be with each other, listen to each other, talk with each other, and it depends on the reactions and actions of each other, and yeah, and love is an emotion depends on the behavior of a person and everything, the appearance and the thoughts, a mixture of appearance and thoughts. And yeah, people fall in love with each other, and if 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 they don't get any disappointment or any kind of a negative thought from the person whom he's loving, the love will be there. And love, I don't think love will be for a long time. It depends on it depends on other person's reactions, and it has a time period like any other emotion.
I think love can be broken down into different types of love. Have you ever heard of the Greek word for love?
Okay.
Yeah, agape as in universal love, love for fellow humanity, um, love for the planet, things like that. Um, Philia, as in family love, brotherly love. Um, uh, Eros, as in romantic love between boy and girl, or things like that.
Right.
Woman. And Ludus, playful love. Um, Love where, spontaneous chemistry, things like that. Yeah. So, it's those are all nice at certain times. Um, yeah, something to bear in mind.
Can you tell me about the person whom you loved without telling their name?
Uh, at the moment, I have friends, but no girlfriend. Get the name? Um, so yeah, I have philia brotherly love for my friends. So yeah. What about you? Who do you love?
I love talking. I love talking. I love anything which creates positive thought in my mind. It can be living thing or non-living thing. It can be sound or it can be a visual. Now I'm talking with you and I'm listening to your sound. I love your voice and I'm seeing you. I love your visuals.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can you tell me about the subject that you studied?
Yeah, well, I did an undergraduate in economics and politics, and then I did a master's in public policy. So, public policy is laws, actions taken by government, objectives set by government, um, tracking of how you're meeting objectives, and then different cycles and systems that control how things work within that. Um, I was lucky to have an excellent tutor, a guy that did a lot of work for the Scottish government. Um, and yeah, I worked a bit for civil service, working pensions. Um, yeah, um, before lockdown.
So you
So
studied. So you studied a subject in which the society runs with which.
yeah, yeah. I mean, Hobbes said, "Without government, life is nasty, brutish, and short." And so he said, "Yeah, well, government's there to kind of take away people's negative freedoms, so freedoms that they can use to hurt other people or to scam people or things like that. And then it gives positive freedoms, so freedoms to get a job, get a house, um, make friends, um, just generally live the life. So yeah, I mean, I personally think that's the role of government is to stop bad things happening and help good things happen.
What is corruption?
Pardon?
What is corruption?
Corruption. Corruption is taking bribes, setting up um, the wrong people to get the job just because of they're related to you or um, uh, voting fraud, um, um, fake news. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think corruption is?
I agree with your points. All those are comes under corruption. I have a website called corruptedbrain.com.
What's it
So
about?
corruption is the thoughts which makes you to do something which you should not do for your personal benefit.
Yeah. To be honest, I often found that corruption is high on the news, but low on the ground. I think people generally, most of the time, are nice to each other unless they're really seeking a lot of power or some people invest other people's money without telling them things like that. Or um, so, but I found that most people are nice to each other most of the time. I think that's true of government as well, especially in the UK. There's a lot more math to it than and skill in policy making. Um, so normally they say, all right, how many people have we got? What do we need to do to help these people? Can we work it out in a big graph or using Excel or R or Stata, things like that, and then it it come to an optimal solution. Um, and so I feel thankful to live in the UK where we have that kind of approach.
You observe policies that implemented by your government, right?
Pardon?
You will be observing the policies that are implemented by your government, right?
Yes, yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think generally they're doing well with Corona. Um, there are some graphs that show coronavirus in different countries and the death rate, and it's much lower in the UK than it is in the US um, as a percentage. Um, so I think we're doing okay. Um, I'm thankful for the NHS. They work really hard at the moment. Um, yeah, thankful to those heroes.
How many cases are registered in UK right now?
I don't have that figure at the top of my hand, but I can look it up. Um, 293,000 confirmed cases, 5,000 confirmed deaths. 6th to the 17th of July for
Okay, 293,000 is not a small number.
293,000.
Okay, and I can't hear you properly.
Uh, I can hear you.
Yeah, now I can hear you. So, as a political subject study person, I'm asking you why different governments of different countries are unable to control corona.
Um, well, different countries have different setups, and yeah, the UK is um, thankful to have a lot of good skills um, which it can use. Yeah, can you repeat the question?
Why governments of different countries are unable to control corona cases?
That's a good question. It's I think in some countries it's being controlled as well as they can do. Um, Different countries have different infrastructures, and in some countries medicine is free, and in some countries it's not. In the UK, we have the NHS, which has really help a lot of people. But in a lot of other countries, they have medical insurance, or they have pay as you um, as you're sick, and so not everyone can pay for that. The World Health Organization and Doctors Without Borders have done a really great job helping in those situations where medicine isn't free. Um, but systemically, some countries rely on uh, the goodwill of doctors to go and help people without being paid, whereas in the UK, doctors are paid for free public service. So that's something different about different countries.
If you are a politician, what decision, what policy will you implement?
I think the politicians have been implementing good policies so far in terms of wearing face masks in shops. It's going to come in next week. Ramping up testing. Um, Closing schools temporarily was helpful. Um, the white paper on coronavirus is helpful. So, I mean, this detailed coronavirus response is on gov.uk and ready.gov. So if anyone wants to know a bit more about what they can do to personally minimize coronavirus and help out, go to ready.gov. And that's for, there's a lot of information there on other disasters as well. Um, they can also, people can take personal responsibility for their own immune system, eating vegetables and oranges and general getting your fruit, your minerals and vitamins will help you stop you getting secondary complications. So some people who've got a coronavirus died because they also had something like bronchitis, things like that, or a heart condition, or just an underlying physical health condition. Um, so the more you can minimize your risk of other physical health conditions, the less likely it will be to be serious if you catch it. That makes sense?
Yeah. So you came out from political study and you came to digital marketing, which is completely different subject.
Yeah, well, I had some free time because of the lockdown. Um, Before lockdown, I was a lot busier than I am now. And a friend from university said, "Are you interested in network marketing?" And I said, "Yeah, I got time." So, yeah, um, we'll see what happens when the coronavirus is over completely. But yeah,
What is the job that you get if you study political subject that you studied?
personally, I joined the civil service, and that was really rewarding. I recommend it to anyone that's interested in politics and economics. There's lots of different layers to it. So there's the government legal service, if you studied law. There's HR service, if you studied HR. There's technology service, if you studied information technology and programming. Um, there is operations, which is things like people in call centers for benefits, or um, there's policing. There's a lot of different elements to the government that are really helpful no matter what your background is. Um, I'd say some people choose to join parties, political parties, as their job from politics. I've chosen not to do that. Um, so, in the civil service, it's independent, which means that they don't uh, take sides parties wise. They serve whoever's in the government at the time. Um, so yeah, those are the two main. The third way, thing, other job that people do with a politics degree is to become journalists, which I chose not to do. Um, but that's a possibility as well with a politics degree.
So
So
when you're
when
coming
you
into politics,
uh, well, to be honest, I don't plan to go into politics. I set my fellow in governance in the civil service, so I wasn't that high up. There's lots of levels to it. So it's a big organization, and there's plenty of room to serve there without entering party politics. Does that make sense?
is that possible for government to handle uh, uh, all these departments which which comes under it, and every day every new problem? Government is getting compliments at the same time getting a lot of criticism. 95% of the criticism and only 5% support. And do you
Uh,
believe that yeah, do you believe that a particular government or a party will uh, solve all the problems?
I don't think anyone can solve all the problems in the world because there are just too many, and some of them aren't as important as others. And so there's a chain of command in terms of problems to be solved. So we're thankful for doctors and nurses that solve biological problems. We're thankful for the mathematicians that work out math problems and how many people that we need where and doing what. I'm thankful for the economists for saying, what does this mean to the costs? The benefits outweigh the costs. And can we work out the optimal solution? Um, Thankful for the people in HR that mean that everyone gets paid and get recruited fairly. And so there's lots of different problems. I don't think you can say any government will solve all the world's problems because that's not really realistic. People have to take account of themselves as well and their own personal lives. So that means helping you make good decisions. So some ways governments help people make good decisions are um, making certain alternatives easier for them. So, for example, it's easier now not to smoke than to smoke with all the nicotine. on it and the VAT and things like that. So the government helps people make good decisions, but ultimately it's up to people whether they smoke or not.
Controlling system. Government is a controlling system, and yeah, because of controlling the people's minds, a lot of people in different countries says that crime rate is increasing because of the controlling aspect. If you don't control, the crime rate will be controlled. That is what their debate is.
Well, crime rate in the UK is really not as bad as it used to be. Um, I mean, the thing is, because of the advent of journalism has grown so much, and so many more people are reading and writing that news so much faster. People get a lot of perception that crime is on the rise, simply because it's on the news much more. Um, Whereas, in fact, crime has been decreasing generally throughout history. From I, crime statistics we found on www.gov.uk/government/elections crime statistics. Um, and there's a wide range of reasons there. But generally, I think the government does a good job with crime in the UK at least, given what I think police do.
I can't hear you. Yeah, I can't hear you. Yeah, my last question is have you gone through all the governments of different countries? Do you have idea about how the countries is working? And you are in UK, right? Have you seen Indian government? Do you have any idea about Indian government rule?
Honestly, it's not my speciality.
I'm very sorry, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
That.
Now it's mute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, I know a little governments, but everything about other governments. Yeah, the society there is after as well as can be by the end. I think every day India gets richer. Generally,
Do you know the Prime Minister of India? Yeah, Narendra Modi. Okay. So, do you have anything to say to my audience?
do your best. Hard, harder than I do.
I can't hear you actually from last 1 minute I can't hear you. The voice is coming and going. Yeah. So can I put this recorded video on my YouTube channel?
You send me the video first.
I'll send you the video first. Yeah. After watching the video, just tell me. I'll put the video. Okay. Thank you so much for giving your valuable time. Yeah. Take care.
You can post the video. Thank you.